And that's exactly what's happened. Wasim can't bowl him. Wimar Osira, I think he's merely implementing the laws of the game, and someone is going to have to bowl this over.
Yes, that is what the umpires are signaling to the captain, Mohammad Wasim. He has to spend as much as time in the pitch, that is, spend the time off the pitch. That is well said by Lenny. Hazrat Bilal cannot bowl. Now, who's going to bowl the over? I think it's going to be Aryan Lakra to bowl from the pavilion end, the 45th over of the innings. This is the right call by the umpires. The rule says you have to spend as much of time in the pitch, the time you've spent off the pitch.
This is like a novel, isn't it? Every chapter just gets ever more intriguing. Every turn of the book adds to the intrigue, to the drama. I think this could be a good thing for the UAE. I think they've underbowled both Lakra and particularly young Ayan Khan. 6 overs remain, 42 to win. I think for the UAE to win, they need to find a breakthrough in the 45th or the 46th over. So getting the spinner in might not be the worst thing. The problem will be for Aryan Lakra, the 21-year-old. He won't want to bowl to Gulshan Jah, who loves that slog sweep. Then we'll get to hit with the spin. Let's take a look at the field. Deep cover and long off. In place, another break in play. Long on, deep mid-wicket, deep backward square. The umpires coming together. Well, what's going to happen here? My oh my, they are going off. And I'm not sure if the crowd know it. And we're going to check. We are going to check. I think this could be the moment. They're sprinting on. They know they're ahead on DLS. This is extraordinary. Mohammad Wasim is protesting. The crowd think they're going to Zimbabwe. Paresh, what are we witnessing? Have Nepal done enough? They think they have. They're roaring to the heavens. They're ahead. There's hugs. There's confusion. But Buddy Pradhan and umpire Wimar Sira are saying, no, enough is enough. It's 5:37 p.m. It's too dark to continue, despite the fact the spinner was about to bowl. And maybe, just maybe, Dipender Singh Airi and Gulshan Jah have done enough to take Nepal to Zimbabwe.
What a dramatic end to the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2. Nepal is on its way to Zimbabwe to play the qualifiers, and look at the spectators. What a dramatic end to the series.
We are going to wait for official confirmation, but one thing I can tell you for certain, I have the Duckworth Lewis Stern sheet here at the end of the 44th over. Listen carefully at home. With 6 wickets down at the end of 44, Nepal needed to be 260 for 6. They are 269 for 6. They are ahead by 9 runs. It feels to me as bright as it was 6, 7, 8 overs ago. There's always the chance that they might get back on. We have not confirmation this game is over yet. Such drama. UAE look beaten, they look bowed. And the fans, I have no idea how. 11 wins from 12 games, it looks like it's done. It looks to me like handshakes at dusk, and the umpires have taken the stumps out of the ground. And Nepal, they've done it. They have got there by 9 runs on the Duckworth Lewis Stern method. It's in great drama, but they have done enough. The umpires have said they've seen enough, and off they go to take 3rd spot. And right now the UAE don't want to shake hands. There's slightly ugly scenes now as Junaid Sadiq is barking at the opposition. We will wait for official confirmation. It's not our call to make, but we believe that by 9 runs on Duckworth Lewis Stern, you can see the flashes in the background. It's that dark now. Come back to the pictures on the TV, please. Here we are. Mohamed Wasim right now is refusing to lead his men off the pitch because he's saying it's bright enough to play. It's not. It's pitch black out there.
Yes, it is, and I think because of UAE took their time, they were killing time, and that has backfired. That is why the umpires had enough of that. That is why they're walking off, shaking hands with the Nepali players.
It is the umpire's prerogative to make the call, and the two of them came together. And UAE, I called this, Paresh. They have themselves to blame. They took an eternity to bowl their overs, and that has been what's ended up costing them. They were ahead of DLS, and the overs from numbers 39 to 44, it took the best part of 40 minutes. In fact, it took more than 40 minutes. 6 overs in 40 minutes. And the UAE, in my opinion, they only have themselves to blame. And I don't think they can believe it. Robin Singh is going to go over to the ICC match referee with his captain. He will protest, there is no doubt about it. But the implementation of the playing conditions seems to be as such. Surely we're not going to get back on at this stage. And they are asking long, heavy questions whilst Nepal are starting a lap of honour.
Yeah, it's getting worse. The conditions are getting worse. It's getting darker and darker by every minute. Look at the Nepali players, they are celebrating, and there is a protest by the head coach of UAE, Robin Singh. UAE, dare to play for themselves. They took a longer time to finish. They were only 44 overs bowled till now. It's already almost 5:45.
If we add up the cut-off times, this game started at 9:30 a.m. 3 hours 15 minutes in and around that. First innings should end at 12:45, 30 minutes for the interval. The second innings should start at 1:15. It started more like 1:30. That is 4 hours and 10 minutes ago. And ultimately, I think UAE have themselves to blame. And I have to say, Nepal, they deserve this. They've somehow managed to do enough to drag themselves over the line. These two sides, they still haven't shaken hands, but the flags are flying high, and Nepal are saying they've done enough to get to Zimbabwe. We will wait for final and official confirmation. We should get it any moment. It's now 5:42 p.m. The sun is setting in less than 20 minutes. It may look bright on your TV screen, but as you'll see from the flashes, from the lights in the crowd, it's close to pitch black, and great drama in the gloom, the gathering gloom of Kathmandu. I knew we'd see a game that gave us everything. I'm not sure anyone could have predicted this finish.
Yes, what a dramatic end to the series and to the final game of the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2. I think UAE, they killed time. They took plenty of time to change their bowling, to set their field. The blame, they have to get the blame to themselves because of the late over-rate depth.
Look at these beautiful scenes. They're not going to mind how they got there. This will be on the front page of the Kathmandu Post.